Hello everyone, welcome to CivilSense Academy. Today is my first lecture. We will begin with Geography, Class 6, Unit 1, the Earth in the Solar System. This series is for UPSC preparation. To begin with, we will focus on the basics. The NCERT books are very important, so we will start from there. Without any delay, let us begin today's lecture. Look here. The shining objects that we see in the night sky, for example sun, moon and those objects, are called as celestial bodies. And some celestial bodies are very large, like the sun. They are made up of gases and produce their own heat and light. Such celestial bodies are called as stars. Sun is a star. Then the group of stars, that recognizable pattern is called as constellation. This is the group of star which is called as constellations. And there is also a special star known as pole star, which helps us to identify the direction. You can see here, this is the north star, which we call it as pole star, which always remain in the same position in the sky. Okay. On the other hand, some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. These are called planets, for example Earth. Okay. Planets do not have their own heat or light. They shine because they reflect the light of a star. Now let us learn about the solar system. The solar system is made up of sun, the 8 planets, their satellites and other small bodies such as asteroids and meteoroids. Okay. Now first one is the sun. The sun is made up of extremely hot gases and it provides pulling force that binds the solar system. What does this pulling force means? For example, imagine this is a sun. Okay. The sun has a very strong gravitational force. Because of this, it pulls the planets towards itself. Okay. This is sun. This pulls the planets towards itself. This is planet. At the same time, the planets also try to move forward in their path. The balance between the sun pull and the forward motion of the planets makes them revolve around the sun. Okay. That is why the planets keep orbiting the sun instead of crashing into it or flying away. The sun is about 150 kilometers away from the earth. Okay. Next one is the planet. In order of their distance from the sun, the first one is Mercury, then Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. And all 8 planets, they move around the sun in a fixed path. These paths are elongated, means these are not circular, they are elongated. Okay. They are called orbits. Now is dwarf planet. A dwarf planet is an object in a space that looks like a planet but does not fully meet the conditions of being a planet. Okay, according to the International Astronomical Union, for a celestial body to be called a planet, it must satisfy 3 conditions. These are: it must revolve around the sun, it must be nearly spherical in shape because of its own gravity, it must clear its orbit, meaning it should remove or push away other small bodies, dust or debris near its path. A dwarf planet meets only the first 2 conditions but not the third. For example, Pluto. It revolves around the sun and it is also spherical in shape, but it does not clear its orbit of other small objects. That's why Pluto is called as a dwarf planet. Okay. Now, this point is very important. According to Aryabhatta, the great Indian mathematician and astronomer, the moon and the planets shine because they reflect the light of the sun. Why is this important for UPSC? In the exam, they may try to confuse you by writing that Bhaskaracharya said it, but the correct answer is Aryabhatta. So always remember this fact. Okay. The next topic is the Earth. The Earth is the 3rd nearest planet to the Sun, and it is the 5th largest planet, and shape is a geoid. Okay. And it is also called as a blue planet, means which is covered by water. And our Earth has only one satellite, as we know, it is a moon. It appears so big because it's near to our planet. It is only 384,400 kilometers away from us. And moon moves around the sun. The moon moves around the Earth in about 27 days, and it takes exactly same time to complete one spin. That's why only one side of the moon is visible to us. Okay. Next one is asteroids. Asteroids are the tiny bodies, also move around the sun, and they are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. This is important, okay? UPSC will ask this question. You can see here, look at here, in between Jupiter and Mars, the asteroid belt, okay? Remember this. Next one is the meteoroids. Meteoroids are the small piece of rocks, okay? And sometimes these meteoroids come near to the earth, and due to the friction with the air they get heated up and burn. It causes a flash of light in the night sky, okay? And meteoroid, without being completely burned, falls on the earth and creates a hollow. And our galaxy name is the Milky Way galaxy, and galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases, okay? It is truly difficult to imagine how vast the universe is. We are not certain about its exact size, but one thing is sure, all of us belong to this great universe. With this, we complete our first unit of classics geography, the Earth in the solar system. Next, I will uploading the second unit, and along with that, I will also start history NCERTs, then Tamil Nadu NCERTs, and later standard books for UPS preparation. Everything will be covered step by step. So keep supporting me in this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take care and see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.